Disneyland is your land.
He comes seeking adventure as the old pirates, eh?
Made the jump to light speed.
Hi folks, I'm Amy.
And I'm TC. Disneyland has lots of family-oriented thrills for your group, heavy on the family and the thrill. Attractions that not only have exciting motion, but dazzle all of your thoughts and senses.
Today, we're ranking the top 10 thrill rides of the Disneyland Resort from the calmest to the scariest hand-gripping ride Disney has.
Oh, howdy, partners! This ride promises to be the wildest ride in the wilderness. For us, it's not a day at Disneyland without a spin around the buttes and hoodoos of Big Thunder Mountain.
The thrills come from the fast twists, turns, and dips around the fantastic canyon scenery rather than any major drops, making this coaster both an explosive first thrill ride for many people and one you could probably ride with great-grandma.
And the immersive and nostalgic scenery makes it a Disneyland staple for everybody. This ride is always popular, but don't let the long lines deter you. It moves through the crowds really quickly.
Grizzly River Run is the tallest, fastest, longest water rapids ride in the world. And if that's not enough for you, we're pretty sure it's the spinniest. The dizzying descent of the final drop is unique for spinning as you drop.
There's some great theming, 2 drops, caves and forgotten mines, geysers, and more. It's always thrilling and it makes me laugh and smile every time. These motion-simulated space flights offer impressive and surprisingly thrilling attraction experiences. Smuggler's Run lets you interact with the experience like an elaborate video game, which is a lot of fun, and its incredible 3D graphics can be seen without needing to wear glasses.
Star Tours does require them, but it also makes up for that by having much more dramatic motion to the attraction. It really flings you around in that tin box, and it's great fun.
The highlight of both rides just might be going into light speed.
The first ever tubular steel roller coaster is a Disneyland classic and, like much of Disneyland, could be a registered historic national landmark. The original hand-bent tracks were welded directly into the structure of the mountain, so it's very much still the same ride today as it was in 1959.
It offers 2 intertwining tracks that ride very differently. The Tomorrowland track is faster and it has more dips, but it can be really jerky, whereas the Fantasyland side is a bit smoother in all respects.
And the addition of a scary Yeti growling at you from inside the mountain makes this ride a big step up from Big Thunder Mountain and a real thrill ride.
Come on, Miss Sally! We got you! We got you!
When a ride can be one of the best thrill rides that Disney's ever made, and it's the best themed ride in all of Disney California Adventure, then the Imagineers got something right.
This ride has it all: story, ambiance, lovable characters, and a thrilling race ride around an incredibly realistic desert canyon.
Essentially a real-life-size slot car race, the banked curves and airtime hills are an excitement guests of all ages and any accessibility can experience.
One thing that won't change when Splash Mountain makes its transition to Tiana's Bayou Adventure is the thrilling 52.5-foot drop that reaches speeds of 45 miles per hour, the fastest in Disneyland.
The main drop with its screaming passengers is fully visible to the passersby, and it's been intimidating first-time riders for decades now. And that's going to be the same no matter what the theming is, and we look forward to the mountain getting all fixed up, too.
The perennial favorite that has stood the test of Disney time is a cool payoff on a hot day, and be sure to pose for the camera as you fall.
Space Mountain has been blasting us off into space for 45 years now. This rocket ship roller coaster that twists and turns through the dark is a joy for first-timers and veterans alike.
It never gets old. You never know when that next turn is coming, and the exciting music in the seats keeps the energy high.
Space Mountain has been known to morph into a scarier ghost galaxy at Halloween time, and it has had a few runs as Hyperspace Mountain with a Star Wars theme.
This track trackless dark ride does not have the speed and hills of a roller coaster, but it's a thrilling adventure that really makes you feel as if you're in a battle aboard a ship in a Star Wars movie.
There's lots of surprises the first time, and there's amazing characters and scenery that's going to immerse you in the story and keep you guessing at what is coming next.
Watch out for the First Order officers. They mean business. There's a short drop, unpredictable ride movements, and plenty of surprising visual moments that give this massive ride a high ranking on the thrill meters.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The fastest coaster at DCA and the entire Disneyland Resort is the Incredicoaster. The old favorite California Screaming now has a fun, incredible story to go with it.
Parenting tip: do not hire Edna Mode as a babysitter. Within moments on the job, she loses Jack and the whole family has to use all of their powers to get him back.
This steel coaster was made to look like an old-fashioned wooden coaster, and it has a loop, it hits 55 miles per hour, has lots of hills and gorgeous views of Disney California Adventure Park and the mountains beyond. Ride it at night for the most dramatic tunnel views.
Guardians tops the list for the best themed queue, most frightening darkness, incredible falling sensations, a changeable storyline, a killer soundtrack, and as a bonus, it becomes the more terrifying heavy metal Monsters After Dark ride during Halloween time.
The queue for this one is probably the best at DCA, and it might be the best in the park. Stepping into Tavon's Tower is a completely immersive, foreboding experience, and the ride blends thrill with fun in a way that young kids can enjoy.
There are drop towers, and then there's Mission Breakout, and there's little in between. It's an amazing rockin' good time.
Well, that's our top 10 list of the most thrilling rides at Disneyland for 2022.
Thanks for joining us.
May the light in the firehouse window always shine bright, and may your dreams always come true.
See you real soon, Mouseketeers.